Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the course to you. This is Spanish 211, Intermediate Spanish 1. Up at the top, you'll see the news forum. If you've been in a GTCC class before and used Moodle, you'll know that that's how I'll communicate with you guys, and you know that anything I post will remain there, but it'll also be pushed out to your email. Below that is the Start Here block. It just reminds you that you need to complete an activity on or before the census date. This first video will introduce me to you all. The second one is this one. It'll introduce the class to you. This is the course overview. These two assignments you need to complete by the census date, which is the 15th, on or before the census date, or you'll be marked as no-show and there's nothing I can do. You'll be kicked out of the class. This video will tell you how to set yourself up on My Language Labs if you need to buy a new access code if yours has run out. This is what you'll do if your access code is still good. Watch this video instead. If you need some time before you can purchase your own, you have access to a 2-week temporary access code. You can just get that access code and then watch the first video, and then watch this video when you've actually purchased an access code so you know how to sync up the two accounts. I have set our site up by weeks, so in each block it'll tell you the week and it'll tell you the topic that we'll be studying. I'll always have a video up at the top that introduces this week's assignments to you. Then it tells you what pages to study, it tells you what our objectives are, when our assignments are due by. Each week I'll have videos that will explain the information that you are to know for the week. Then below that you'll find a class participation forum. You have to do these each week. You just open it up, click on the thread, hit reply, and post any questions or concerns you have about material covered in the videos. If you have no questions or concerns, you need to post that you have no questions, but you have to post something or it will be a 0. There will always be some other assignment, like for example, maybe there'll be an oral dialogue assignment, or there'll be a test or a cultural assignment. So just make sure you read through Moodle. But each week, in addition to the class participation forum, there'll probably be some assignment in My Language Labs, which is our third-party software. So if you click on this, it'll take you to My Language Labs. You can log in. When you're in My Language Labs, go to student view. Okay. So when you're in My Language Labs, you'll want to click on the course calendar, and then you will want to click on the date, and then you will want to complete each of the assignments given. You can do them as many times as you would like before the assignment's due date to get the best score possible, but if you're doing them more than 3 times, I suggest reaching out to me. In addition, and now I'm going to have to go back to my instructor view because it won't let me pull this up in student view, you have access to an e-text. So this is your book electronically, so you do not have to have a hardback copy if you don't want it. In our site, and that's pretty much everything you'll get from My Language Labs. In Moodle, you can see this is the online withdrawal form, so if at any point in time before the drop date you decide that you don't have enough time or this class just isn't right for you, then you can fill out the online withdrawal form. Down below you'll see my information, my name, a link to my blog, a link to PowerPoints. I do not teach your class face-to-face, so I probably could take this out. I don't think there are any PowerPoints that would be helpful to you all since I don't teach this one face-to-face. There may be a few, maybe something on
Last year was April Fool's.
But anyway, this is my phone number and extension, office hours, then you've got a code that you can use to text me via Remind. Then you've got your text. This is what the textbook looks like. Then here's our syllabus, the grading criteria, the course schedule, our grade book. I also put GTCC's final exam schedule. Then in resources, there's links to tutoring and technical support in the library. This right here is the phone number that you can call if you're having trouble with My Language Labs. This is a link to My Language Labs, our course code. These are links to set yourself, like if you want to use just the e-text, or maybe you want to put it on your tablet or your phone, these links will take you there. And this video will tell you how to set up a Spanish keyboard so you can do accent marks in activities in Moodle. And then this right here just shows you how to get those accent marks once you're in the Spanish keyboard. And I think that's everything that you need to know for Moodle and for my language labs.